Well, Kins, welcome back. Firstly, how's the leg feeling?
Yeah, okay. It obviously looks a bit worse than what it is. I had an injection today, got another injection on Tuesday, and then 4 weeks after that I'll be back fully fit, training and playing. It's obviously been really frustrating with the time frame. I think it's been 5.5 months. It was only meant to be 3.5 months, but I can finally see light at the end of the tunnel, so all positive.
And turning something negative into a positive, you know, this time off's maybe giving you more time to fully recover and get ready for the new year, new season.
Yeah, I think obviously it's been hard with Corona and not being able to have the physiotherapy that was required, so I was doing a lot of it at home by myself, and thankfully the club let me use a lot of the gym equipment and come up here and took it home, and basically been doing my own programme until Craig mentioned his physio in Manchester, which I got to go and see, and he was head physio at Liverpool for 10 years, so he's really helped me, and now that I can see light at the end of the tunnel, I'm really happy.
And prior to the injury, you were having a great season last year, and you know it gave you a lot to work on moving on to next year. Yeah,
I think probably I had the best season I've had since I've been here. Played really well and had a lot of consistency, and happy to pick up the player of the season. Hopefully next season we start as I carried on at the end, and we can really kick on this year.
And a lot of fans will be delighted to see you back. Obviously been difficult times with them as well, but how do you feel being back at the club?
I'm delighted. I was quite close to leaving and going to a league club, but it fell through, and I think if I was to stay at any club or go to any club in this league, it'd be Aldershot. I love it here and love the fans and love playing. I wouldn't really want to go to any other club in this league other than Aldershot, so I'm very happy that I could agree terms to stay, and I'm really looking forward to the season.
And you spoke prior to the interview as well about how much the club means to you, and there's always something that brings you back to the club.
Yeah, like especially through the hard times that we've had at the minute, the club have been brilliant with me. I had a couple of MRI scans and injections, and I know I've annoyed Bob and Gaffer by keep asking for the money for them, but they've always come up with the goods, and I know it's hard times for the club, and they've helped me massively financially with the injections and the treatment that I've had.
And how much has the manager's influence encouraged you to stay on for next year? Yeah,
I think the Gaffer and I have a good relationship, and he trusts me and I trust him, and he's given me an opportunity to perform every week, and like a free role kind of thing, and he knows what he's going to get from me, and I know what I'm going to get from him, and I think it's a really good, healthy relationship between player and manager.
And obviously the new season's been slightly delayed with everything that's going on at the minute, but how do you feel looking forward into that, and how do you feel when you reckon you'll be ready?
Yeah, now obviously after I've seen that physio, I can see like the finishing line, so hopefully another injection on Tuesday, and then 2 weeks at St George's Park, and then I should be raring to go, so right in time for when we can hopefully get back in, so yeah.
And just finally, as we look forward to the new season, have you got any personal goals or targets you want to achieve?
I finally want to score. That would be nice. Get to 100 games and get on that board. And I'd like to be one of the more senior players in the team, and take more of a leadership role, and hopefully get the club where it should be and finish above Woking.
And how important is that? You know, being one of the more experienced leaders around the place. Yeah,
I think obviously I showed that last year and tried to help the young boys, and I think next year it would be massive, especially if we're playing in front of no fans. I think when there's no fans here, you've got to make sure that everyone's up for it, because it's not a training game, it's a serious game of football, and if the fans are there, then it's about helping the younger players adapt to the situation of playing in front of fans, and hopefully putting smiles on the Aldershot Town fans' faces.
And another thing as well is you're coming up to 100 appearances for the club. Maybe you'll see your name on that Centurions board next door very soon.
Yeah, I hope so. Obviously that's an achievement that I wanted to have when I first come here, is to play as many games as I could. Unfortunately through injuries that I've not got there as quick as possible, but when available for selection I've been there on the team sheet, so to get to 100 would be incredible.
Are you in with a shot? This week's winner is... For more information, click the link below. Click here for the next video, click here to subscribe.